Good morning, class. This is going to be a redo of some videos I posted. So if you already watched the previous video, this is going to be the fix. I went back and I looked up what the extra step is, and I went ahead and added it. Now, this is called the Xbox method. What we're going to do is use this to factor quadratics, to break this down into something in parentheses times something in parentheses. What two terms or what two values can I multiply together to get that quadratic? Now, here's how you're going to break it down. First, it needs to be in standard form. Identify the A, B, and C. You're going to multiply A times C, and you're going to draw an X and put that at the top of your X. Then, you're going to write down whatever that B value is and put it down here. In this open space, you'll find the numbers that multiply together to get this, but add together to get that. And then you're going to check your answer by using the box. The additional step that I missed last time I did this video, whatever factor you get, you're going to write in here. The other factor you're going to write in here. And you're going to put them over whatever the value of A is. And then the last part is just that you know that A gets the X, and this is the last number. I know that's a lot of information to process without doing examples, so let's do this together as an example. So let's look at number 2. It says factor x squared plus 12x plus 32. Well, the first thing, let's label our A, B, and C. Our A is the number in front of x squared. So this one, there's nothing written, it's that sneaky 1. So A equals 1. Our B is the number in front of x. So B is equal to 12. Our C is a number by itself, so our C in this case is 32. Now, let's go through our steps. We already have the x drawn, so at the top of the x, I'm going to do A times C, which in this case, A times C is going to be 1 times 32, which is 32. We're going to take our B value, we're going to write it at the bottom, which is just 12. Now, we don't know what our factor is yet, but we know we're going to put it over the A value, which in this case is just going to be 1. And we know the A value is going to be the thing that gets the X. So all we have to do now is find the factors, or two numbers, that multiply together to get 32 and add together to get 12. So how we're going to do this is we're going to take 32 and we're going to build a factor tree. This is just like what you did in 4th or 5th grade. So factors of 32, we always start out with 1, right? 1 times 32 is 32. Now, if you don't know the rest of your factors, just start dividing one number at a time. So 32, and we can do divided by 2. 32 divided by 2 is 16. When you're dividing, just go in order. So we got 32 divided by 2, 16. 32 divided by 3. If you get a decimal, skip it. Go to the next value. So 32 divided by 4 was 8. So our next two factors are 4 and 8. We know 5 won't go in there. 6, let's try it real quick. Nope, that was a decimal. 7 doesn't go in there. And then when we do 32 divided by 8, we get 4. But we already have 4 and 8. Once you get factors that you've already had, you are done factoring. So these are all the factors of 32. Now, we need to see which two add up to 12. So we're just going to add them together. 1 plus 32 is 33. 2 plus 16 is 18. 4 plus 8 is 12. I needed the ones that added to 12, so I'm looking at 4 and 8. Now, here's how we write the factors. The factors, put it in parentheses. Now, the number on bottom gets the x, so this is going to be 1x. Number on top is what's left over, and it gets a sign. Since it's positive, this is going to be positive 4, so write it as plus 4. The other factor, 1x, list your x first. It's positive 8, so write plus 8. Now, to check and make sure we didn't make a mistake, what we're going to do is multiply it out and see if we get x squared plus 12x plus 32. So let's take our first factor, 1x plus 4. We'll write it on this side. Our second factor, 1x plus 8, we'll write it over here. And you're just going to multiply each box together. So x times x is going to be x squared. That's the first box. X times 8 is going to be 8x. And it's positive, so we write it positive. 4 times x is going to be 4x. It's positive, so I'm going to put a plus there. And then 4 times 8 is 32. It's positive, so I'm going to write it as plus. Now we're going to rewrite everything in the box as a long out equation. So we've got x squared plus 8x plus 4x plus 32. All I did, take each of those boxes and wrote it down. Now, do we have any like terms? We do. We've got an 8x and a 4x. 8 plus 4 is 12. Bring everything down. And I don't have anything else to combine because this is x squared. That's just regular x, so I can't combine those. And that's a regular number. I can't combine that with anything. Is that what we started with? Yes. So you're just using the box to check your answer. If this doesn't come out to what you started with, then either you made a mistake multiplying or you made a mistake on your factors, and you're going to have to find your mistake and go back and fix it. All right? The basic thing is we need to find two terms that multiply to a times c and add up to b. Every single time you're going to do that to find your factors. I'm going to stop the video here, and we'll continue in the next one.